Okay, hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Hopefully we're going to get through these testings fine. Bit of teething issues right now, so just bear with me as we're tinkering with stuff. I hope you like the music as we got started there. It was some music I made while I didn't have my computer, so hopefully it sounded good. It's a bit weird not being able to hear my voice with noise cancelling. Oh, that's even weirder hearing it now. Wow, okay. Apparently my headphone config was weirdly set up as well because of the way it was configured. I just want to check the audio on the stream, so just bear with me a second. It sounds good. Why is Twitch saying I've gone live twice in one message? What is going on wrong with Twitch? 1 minute. Is that actually a screen or is that like Twitch? No, it's Twitch. Twitch, you can't square me like you can't square me. Yeah, Twitch, you can't scare me like that. That was some weird ass fucking shit I was just looking at. Yeah, okay. Cool. Right. I don't even have my game on my computer right now, so bear with me. While we're installing that, while we're throwing that in, which might take a minute. No, I don't want the online editor. I want to download. Thank you. I'm telling you, OBS, if you keep making these silly sounds, I'm going to lose it. Where's that sound off button? Is it GX for the effects? Screen. Click. Spy. Nope, it still made the sound. It's going to be one of these. I'm just getting rid of them all until I know which one it is. Just double check. Does it still do it? Okay, it's off now. Oh, Oprah with its silly like sounds, it does me up the wall. I don't know how anyone tolerates it. For all users using a computer, for me, just for me. Directory for the files. That's fine. Yep. Except I love how empty my computer is right now. It's shockingly empty on storage. I'm going to explain now in a minute why that is. And then I got to edit this to be a VOD for YouTube. Honestly. It's honestly a sad story. So, we can put the music on 1 minute. Apologies, I had to go over there and copy the source because I didn't want to remake it, to be honest with you. Can I not grab you and just there? That's a easy sense to see it. I'm going to play the music again. I'm going to get the other songs on my computer in a minute, and I'll play them as well. So yeah, this is one of the tracks we made for the game. It's one of the newer ones. It's going to be replacing one of the current ones. Or I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. I don't know if we're replacing them or if we're adding to them. But I prefer this one for the introduction kind of music, so you know. Why do I want to know my birthday to sign in? Unless I'm not signing in, I'm making a new account here. 1 minute. There's no way this is correct, so let's have a quick look. This is the correct email for this account, isn't it? I don't know how to leak the email, but this is the right one, right? Yeah, it is. I know what it is. Even though I clicked the other one, I bet you going back and cancelling the first one didn't actually do it right, I'm betting. Okay. No. You clearly didn't listen to what I just said then, did you? And I cleared all your cookies. Okay. Thank you. Home, sign in, sign in, sign in. There we go. Yeah, it was clearly trying to grab data, which I do not appreciate. Oh, Twitch, you fell off a cliff up in there. It's something to do with the bit rate. It's just not getting right. So if I'm listening to this advice from the streaming app, it's going to tell me that being dead on the dot is not great for it, but I'm going to set to dead on the dot for now. Because Twitch, on the other hand, is then complaining that's definitely not right. Is YouTube complaining about it? Nope, YouTube thinks it's absolutely great. Twitch, on the other hand, is saying, hey, yo, this fell off a cliff. Let's refresh the page. Live tracking now says it's still in the ground. Refresh this page. This page says it's over the mountain. It should be. There's some discrepancy there. I don't know what to make of it. It's unstable though. Okay. That's fine. Let's try and fine tune it then. If it's saying it's unstable, is it unstable because it's too much or too little? Let's set it to 5950. So it gives a 50 kilobyte gap from what it should be to what it is. Although it's already above that somehow. I don't know. Right. I want to grab this music. So we'll grab this one. We'll grab this one. And we'll grab these. And I'm not sure which one of these I want to play really, so we will flick through them briefly at the start. So we're going to change songs. So let's have a look. So we've got, how many have I got there? 6 additional. Let's try this one. It's this one. With the current climate on the planet, with all the stuff going on, this one might not be the best one to play. The inspiration for this, quite obvious from the sounding. It shouldn't be too bad though, to be fair. Right. I'm hoping so anyway. How's everyone's day going anyway? I haven't even announced the stream yet. I've just been so swamped with getting the stream running. It's not even funny in a way. I also love how I'm crediting what they called City Planner Play Music. It's not even City Planner Play Music. It's my own music. No matter. I'm not too worried. He can have fake credit for it. Right, paste that YouTube link there and get the rest. That's my normal channel. I'm gonna put this in announcements. There we go. And the bitrate on, I mean, I don't know how unstable is, that's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna let Twitch Inspect have a nosy real quick. 0 unstable events, live no delay, and the bitrate's below the recommended guideline. Welcome to the stream, Kazlodai? I don't know if I got your name right, but I hope I did. Just crank the music a little quieter, maybe that much. Right, so Twitch is saying it's below the recommended. And yet the streaming software is saying it's above. I'm going to trust Twitch on this. We're going to set it to 8,000. And we're going to see if 8,000 is the right number. And then when the data comes back on that, you know, have an idea. Hello, welcome. Just for context, I'm going to explain in a minute, but this is a, I don't want to say new computer. Look at black. Yes, correct. Yes, you are. I am still setting up. It's a new computer, but I'm like fine tuning it while streaming it. So new to a sense. It's not new, but you know. Let's see if I can get that sorted for you actually. So you're still at black screen. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm going to put my development game up on screen in a minute. I just need to get Oh, it's playing the same song, isn't it? Because it's set to loop. Sorry. Let's change to another song. Let's go with, is it V2 or V1? I think V2 is the better one. I'm going to listen to it for a minute and see if it is or isn't. Let's see if we get this visual up. Go back to the app to get the windows. It logged me in. It looks like it did actually log me in. Yeah, it did. I didn't need to do anything for that. I kind of don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Right, so we're missing files. Realistically, but I'm not going to worry about that from my laptop. We'll get it from the drive. Oh yeah, I don't remember there's no drive freaking link. Right, do it the other way. Do it the other way. It's this song. Ah, yes, where I did the... I'm not sure about this song. I feel like I've mimicked something, and I don't know what. I need to go to a musicologist about this and ask them to have a nosy into it. Where is the backup? Is it 1.4 backup? That's December, it's not that, surely. This is June. Alright, it's not that. Okay. We're not using that backup. We know that can't be right. What's recent? Because it would have to be something I recently touched. This is the nightmare of trying to find stuff after they... So for context chat, my computer is not new. It is my computer. The only problem is the repair team decided to wipe the files because it had Ftrim on the SSDs. So they didn't turn off Ftrim, did a reset to just clean it up, thinking they were clearing just Windows and that the backups would cover the issue. The backups didn't cover the issue because it died in the backup process, i.e. the files were gone. So by screwing it up further, they got rid of the data entirely. And as it currently stands, there's no solution found yet for this issue. So I'm in limbo on that. It's going to be hell on earth to fix. And realistically, we're stuck with backups from the 20th of January. So we've lost at least 10 days of development. Probably a bit more, unfortunately. And so it's going to be a bit of a nightmare for me to figure out just how much we've lost. I'm going to restart the gdevelop session before I can share my screen, because it's not picking up the files. I've just dragged them off the backup server. Oh, that crashed gdevelop. That's not a great sign, is it? That keeps crashing it. Right, okay. And then gdevelop has uninstalled itself. It's uninstalled itself. Okay, I wish I was sharing my screen for that, because that has to be... Has it? It's actually... What? It uninstalled itself to update itself, but still. Okay, I know this song's playing on a loop again. I will turn off looping so that we can hear the next one this time around. Looping should be off though, right? Is it just playing it because it's queued to? I forgot I had an ice cream. Oh, it's still cold. Yep, no, it's playing because it wants to. Let's skip over to this one. This one's a bit similar. You're going to get that impression very quickly, I think. Okay, so we've got the files. But the issue I've got now is the files don't want to recognize. Oh, I love when this happens. It's because that was me editing it yesterday. And that's the backup. Open project. Open a project. My computer. Desktop. This and this. Does it work? It does. There's no, hey, we're missing this file. It needs permissions, doesn't it? Oh, that's not good. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's share that screen, shall we? So, let's share the stream. We're getting some errors, and these are kind of expected usually. I'm going to call this gdev terminal. Terminal needs to capture this. We're going to position this on this screen. I remember this barely fits in there. Chat should be on the right box, but it's just not there right now. I've not had time to fix that. Right, so we're getting these errors. I know it's tiny on that. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch over to main in a second. Let me copy stuff over to main so we can switch to main. Let's capture the whole terminal on that screen. Okay, here's main for you guys. Right, so as you can see here, what it's basically doing is it's clumping together these errors, cannot get position from... These are all big issues. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So what I want to do now then is I want to go from the main event. I want to just preview it. And we should have like stuff missing here. Yeah. Does this shortcut still work? The shortcut... Oh no, it's not that bad, is it? Right, map. Okay, do these all still work? Oh, I can click through it. No. Okay, so that means I've lost the code that fixed the click-through issue, clicking through this. So I'm going to rewrite that logic. But the bigger question is, if I go to main... Oh, no. So I got to fix all that and rebuild this whole function. At least the skateboard works. Wait, does Z, X, C? C is for center, X is for zoom halfway, Z for zoom full way. They still work. What about V, B, M, N? Oh my, nothing else works hotkey-wise. What about H for help? Even the help function doesn't work. Oh, this sucks. This sucks royally. I realize you guys can't see. I do apologize. Let me fix that. Bear in mind, guys, I haven't streamed for like a month now, and also this just sucks royally. So yeah, here's the game. That should be full screen, right? Yeah, it's full screen, cool. And the only things that are functionally working, which means I was a workaholic, because I fixed this issue. We can click through the box, which would be a problem if, say, I'm like on Nebraska and say I'm over here. Well, now I'm on Montana, so my input would have been from Nebraska. But say I click the input, in fact, here, let's do a live demonstration. Get main. Okay. Wow, main's great. Click this. Now, it's physically not changed, but this here is going to think we're on about these two states. And visually they're clicking, which is the bigger issue. So I fixed that. I fixed a few things on stream, and we've lost about 10 days work, so... We've lost 10 days work, and we're also behind by a month. So a month and 10 days delay. And the only thing I've got to show for it is we've got nice music now, which is what you're listening to. Let's change the music up, because I realize it's just looping. It's not playing them as a playlist, which is a little annoying. Let me try and make a playlist for this. 1 second. Folder. music. Let me grab the... I won't play the intro actually, we'll just keep it to that. How'd you do this on Windows 11? I don't remember how you do it on 10. Add to media queue doesn't feel right. Okay. Add to media queue. We've already heard this one. Okay, cool. We're on to the one that we haven't heard yet. Right. Honestly, my day couldn't be going any better. My computer's back. I'm missing a hard drive. I have no data from my SSDs. The backup is older than I'd like it to be. I have 2 lights on my computer not working for 2 separate fans. So I've got fans that are like airplane lights. I've got a red and a green on the opposite sides of each other, a yellow and an orange on one, and a blue in the middle of the other. I've got a really nice functional fan besides all of them. And the best part is I can't control the broken ones. I can only control the working one. So if I turn off my fans, it turns off all the lights but those 2. And even better, they stay on unless I unplug the machine itself. So they're just a waste of power. That said though, I have an on-screen monitor on the actual computer case. So like right now I can see the CPU is at 11, 12%, GPU is at 24, and RAM is at 17% usage. Hardware-wise, I'm putting out a lot of data, receiving only 18 kilobytes. And the time isn't that bad, and the date's correct on it. It's just a date format I don't like. So, you know, I think it's Chinese date format. Year, month, day? That's Asian, isn't it? Year, month, day? MMDD format. Which areas use this? China, Bhutan, Hungary, Japan, Lithuania, Mongolia, North Korea, South Korea, Taiwan. Yeah, all the countries I'm not in. And to be fair, I don't think I changed it. Let's go and change the date format on my computer case real quick. Can I do that? Am I able to change it by any means? Click on-off switch function to make the screen an external display for the computer. Ooh, I want to do that. I do want to do that at some point. I knew it could do it to a degree. I didn't know it was that effective. Because that means I can put my own stuff on there. I could run it for like a Python program, for example, and have it put data out from that. That would be cool. Sounds like a future thing. For now, what I want to do is I want to simply fix the time on it. But I don't seem to have a way to fix it. That's fine. I guess if it's not changeable, I gotta make my own is what I'm understanding, and you can make your own. I just don't fancy doing it. In fact, even though I could make my own. Can I change the date format? Because it looks like the date formats are predetermined. Look at date time 1. Okay. That's the font, that's the color. No, you can't even change the date time format. That kind of sucks, I guess. It is Chinese though, the case, so it's not too surprising that the Chinese case would limit. Does the date for the translations work? The data for the translations does indeed work. Does it work on the main pack? So far, so good. Does it work in here? Nope, it does not. Why would it? Why would it work for convenience? That sucks royally. So what that means is, guys, I will have to watch my own streams back in my own time to work out just how much we lost. It's not a big issue. What I do want to check is the Twitch stream. I have left it running for a while now. It's been running at 8,000 consistently. And everything is complaining about it running at that speed. Even Twitch doesn't like it. So we will Viville. We'll go down by 1,000 for now. And we'll see if that fixes it or not. There might be more fine-tuning to that issue specifically than I can see visually, so yeah. But yeah, we will do some development in a minute. I'm just kind of just chilling for a moment while I choose how I want to go about any of this. Honestly, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck royally. Well, what I need to do actually is I need to get data downloaded first. That's the key thing. I need to get a lot of information, a lot of files. I need to get it all downloaded and then all loaded on to be able to use it properly to make use of the resources. So we're going to actually probably stop here for now. And then I'm going to make a video to explain my debacle of the situation. So yeah, guys, thanks for the very first day stream. We'll do one a bit later on when I've got everything set up and we'll do some development. I mean, we're going to have to because I got to get some stuff done clearly. So, but we'll see you guys in a bit.